Hey, so I have a special announcement today, which is the release of my new book, Failing Foundations. And so here it is, and I'm actually just thrilled. It took, okay, more time than I thought it was going to take, but this is a great day. So I basically put together for this an anthology to some degree of the works that I've been writing over the past few years, but not just, like a random amalgamation, but instead, um, I think that if you look through my works carefully, you start to see threads, like similar threads, as to the ways in which our civilization is being attacked. And what I've done is arranged, some of my best works, I think, for you so that you can kind of see these modes of attack more clearly. Because I think that we need to be able to see them in order to fight back. And I also talk about what we need to do going forward. I think that so few people have a real vision of what it would look like what kind of society are we moving toward? What is it that we actually want to see, other than less craziness, right? Everyone says we want things less crazy. I think we need to be more specific than that. Otherwise, we don't actually know whether or not we're meeting our goals. Are we going in the right direction in anything? And we don't know if we don't have an aim. So I did put together that combination, and then I didn't stop there. I also wrote custom works for the book, so I'm sort of walking through what's happening, walking through the valleys, if you will, with you throughout the book to try and help you to see what I can see and what has become much more clear to me throughout the last few years as I've been focusing very heavily on these cultural, not so much as raw political, but then these cultural battles, which I don't think it's fair to say that we're winning yet. I think that, after an election victory, it's easy to become a little too optimistic. One victory is not a war won, just a step in the right direction. So that's the thing. I want to make clear to you and perhaps to your friends and family and whoever it is that you think needs that broader picture. I think we all do, frankly, to make that more clear so that we can begin fighting back most effectively. So that's it. It's called Failing Foundations. The Pillars of the West are nearing collapse. I do have it on Amazon at the moment in paperback and ebook format. I hope to have it released in an audiobook form in maybe a month, maybe two. Audiobooks take, I've narrated them before. They take longer than you think that they will take. This is not a huge work, so it's not something that's like, you hand it to someone and they're like, okay, this weighs 4 pounds, I'm never going to open it. It's a very doable, approachable piece, I believe. I think that I try to write in ways that are, I'm not sure if approachable is the word, but more conversational to the reader. I'm not trying to like speak over the top of people. I'm trying to speak to those of us who care, right? Who live here in the remnants of the West and want to figure out what's happening. Because I think we do have, as the subtitle was saying, these foundational pillars at the moment that are crumbling and are under attack. Like, obviously, the family is an area in which our enemies are trying to subvert even what we mean when we say family. Never mind the actual, structure of it thereafter and how they function and how they stay together or don't. But that's just one area that we can look at. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would, it is Christmas, so get yourself a copy. And for anyone that you think, needs that extra vision to see where we ought to be going, or if you just have relatives that you want to annoy this Christmas, that's also an option for you. And I will get the audiobook out as soon as I can. And if you wouldn't mind, if you do get it and you read it and you enjoy it, leave a review. Thank you so much. Bye.